When the mantra, the prayer, is used as a chant in an endless loop of infinity, combined with your breathing, then you start to feel the flow of the energy. And the energy flows through you because each one of us is connected to the universe. We are like fish in the ocean. Just like to a fish in the ocean, we cannot prove what is water. The fish will say, I don't see it, I don't feel it, even though it is all surrounded. Similarly, we are in an ocean of blessings, each one of us. By virtue of being alive and created, we are in an ocean of blessings. Just like the fish is always in the ocean. And were the fish to be taken out, it just wouldn't survive. Just like us, if the blessings were not there, we just would not survive on this planet, not even for a second. Let alone a fish lives for 2 or 3 minutes without water. Us, we are even more intimately connected to the blessings of the divine. Now, throughout the world, there is a lot of fear. Fear mongering is going around because people are looking at YouTube and, oh, there is going to be a war and this. And I was in a group of people and some people were literally closing us. I can see there is a nuclear war. And some were saying, oh, I can see in your past life you did this. And it was all really whatever they had in their head. It does not mean that they are able to see the future. And most of the time, everyone has the ability to be aware of your past. And if you need to know the future, you can know it. Not the actual details. And even that can happen. But then your life will not have any surprises, which is the main reason for which we came to the planet. Imagine a life without surprise. That is dull and dreary. And there are people who have committed various sorts of stupid things because of that, because the life was dull and dreary. So about the future, if you close your eyes and you get some sort of information, because you are a creator and you are always going to be creating your own world, your own universe, just like we live in a created universe. Each one of us is creating a universe inside our head. And depending upon our pattern of thinking, we can color it in any way. And then whatever we create will be tinged, will have the flavor of our pattern of thinking. So I was in this place and some place, oh, I love you. I said, okay. And, but you were my father in the past life. Oh, okay. And then the friend comes in. Yes, you were her father. You raped her in the past life. What do you do of that? I said, thank you for the clarity. But the point is that, and these are people who are like yoga teachers, and they are all striving for spirituality in their own way. But it becomes about individuality. I want enlightenment. I want to be more special than the other people. And look at this. I can tell the future and the past. And all this looking for special powers inside yourself leads to your mind getting tinged with your personality, which wants to be special. Because in your childhood, either the mother or father did not pay enough attention as you wanted, and now you're left with looking for that fatherly love or motherly love. And I said, I'm a father figure. Okay, I can take it. Like, can help you, but I can take it anyway. And healing is all about from the heart sending love to the other person. That's it. Give me your finger, and you can touch my heart, and the person feels better. Good. That's what you wanted. Most of the people have a feeling that they do not have enough love on this planet, Once you have the feeling that you don't have enough love, and the love can be in form of I don't have enough money, I don't have enough respect, I don't have enough happiness due to the same factor, or I don't even have enough relationship or sex or whatever, and then people go around, we are sad, and become self-obsessed. And then when people become self-obsessed that no one is really taking care of me, and that's why I'm sad, I don't have enough love in the planet, and this, and then they become narcissistic because then they start over focused on themselves. And once you're narcissistic, you're truly living for yourself, and then you end up with a double or triple dose of depression because you're living for yourself. How can you be happy? Not only are you living for yourself, if you are living truly for yourself, then you are going to be in the service mode because you're going to be seeing yourself, God in yourself, and God in others. That's okay. That's the way to go. That is the teaching. But if you start living for yourself, means I want to live for the thoughts in my head. I want to live for my body. I want to live to get more money so that I can buy respect, food, love, whatever you think money can buy. And people start doing weird things. I was even met by a lady who said during the course that she was 40, depressed, and she said, "I'm already taking a course for development." I said, "What course?" Internal designing. I said, "Well, you can't in North America. You can't say you're stupid to the other person, especially when they're 40 or something and they are also spiritual." But that's okay. That's good. You find it very interesting. Good, good, good. How will you get clients? Like internal designing is really challenging in terms of getting clients because okay, you say that you know the color configuration of an apartment that a billionaire is buying, and supposing that billionaire does trust your skills, that color combinations better than his or her wife or whoever, no, or the architecture. Okay, so that can play out. So how will you get clients? Lady actually said it's very easy, Tarun. You don't know. It's very easy to get clients for internal design. Very easy. I said, oh, okay, teach me. All you have to do is to become a celebrity. Then you will get clients. So, like depressed mind can, because we think that we lack something, that's where the depression starts. The depression that is going around in the world is stemming from the fact that out of some sense of sadness that we do not have enough love comes the feeling that means I'm not connected, I'm not supported, I'm segregated and isolated from others as well as from the creator. And all these things are happening where? In our head. And in our head, in the huge interplay of the universe, we are given the free will to think anything that we want. We can think there is no God, even though we are created and extensions of a God. We are given the free will to say, God, you didn't give me enough sex, you didn't give me enough money, you gave to the neighbors more, and you didn't give me a straight nose, you didn't give me this, that, F you. Yeah. And I don't see you, I don't feel you, so you're not there. And of course, we don't see and feel because we are totally body focused, and the body has got only five senses. The realization of God. Realization of God starts from the sixth sense that something is not right in this material world where everyone is living just like a body. What does the body actually need? The body needs food, the body needs sex, the body needs air, the body also needs company, the body also needs respect, the body needs love, and so on and on and on. And if you are a billionaire, you feel even more narcissistic and in a mode. I need a jet. I have seen a billionaire for whom I was working. I worked for his company. He was crying one day that I had to send my sell off my jet during my divorce. And when I married this 25-year-old American actress, and divorced my 50-year-old Canadian doctor wife. And he was crying about it and asking for pity and sympathy. So the body can ask for more and more things because the body has got stories. These are my parents. This is the story of mine. This is what had happened. This is my lesson in life. I'm going to be hating people like this. I'm going to be loving people like this. Whoever, whatever. And all these stories we keep in our head, they become our personality, our prima facie, our intermediary to be working with the world. So we have a body which is functioning on the planet, but then this body, which is a car, gets a driver, which is our intellect, which is just a lot of thoughts bundled together and our thinking, this is right, this is wrong. So to let it go, we have to let go of judgment. To let the body go, we have to let go of the judgment. To let the judgment go, that this is good and bad, we have to let go of desire. Because when we consider this to be good and bad, there is an interplay. The moment we want judge something to be good, it creates a desire, I want this. The moment we judge something to be bad, it creates a desire, I want to avoid it, leading to pain in the heart. Pain in the heart leads to what? Anger in the liver. Where is God? How come I have this pain? And then the thought is, so maybe there is no God. And I'm isolated and I'm on my own. I'm on my own. I'm separated from, since there is no God, then I'm separated from that. Maybe I can have sex. I can be with other people, but I have no connection because I don't see God in myself, so I don't see God in others. And then that creates a huge fear. Deep down, which is in the kidney, fear is created. There is no God. You're on your own. Your only support, and that is Maya, is money. And people start working, living, dying only for money. So they do not see the connection. They don't see the ocean as fishes don't see water. And then God is the universe, is the whole creation. When God created the universe, He didn't say, oh, I have created these millions and billions of universes and universes inside universe. Your body is a universe. Inside each cell there is a universe. So there are billions, millions and billions of universes and dimensions. I swear there are the dimensions. You take a drink and you will see, if you will pray, you will see the dimensions of the same dimension in a different way. So there are millions of dimensions, and now that there are CCTVs everywhere, people are seeing, oh, my CCTV caught this poltergeist or just some ghost activity. So even on this planet, there are millions of different things and forms happening. But no one is allowed to interfere with your fulfillment of your mission on this planet. No one. And your mission is to spread love, light, and laughter, starting with by sharing prayers. And first of all, taking a faith of leap that through the crown of the head, each one of us is connected to a God who's not a puppeteer, but we are all extensions. He's not controlling us. But the universe which He has created is imbibed, is activated by the Creator Himself. So everything is divine. If it is created, means it is divine. And it is not only connected, it is in God, with God. And sometimes we are going to be having losses. That's why a lot of people are so afraid that nowadays there seem to be losses. Oh, if the world what happens, then this can happen. Ultimately, I can lose my life. So that's the biggest fear around. But as a spiritual seeker, you know that all losses are freedoms in reality. And I have to practice on it on myself. I have had losses, and I try to see it as freedom. I am very, very I was really fearful when I started these training and not even training, this knowledge sharing with you, because it always happens in the history that whoever starts to share on this fearlessness or these things, they will have problems. And I'll explain, like the person who wrote the first book on childbearing, his name was Dr. Spock, 1920 or something, he wrote that book, and that book became one of the Guinness Book records first. So every mother in the West and India and other places, when they had a baby, they would get Dr. Spock's book on childbearing. And it lays out how to do the knife, but it is the number bestseller, one of the biggest bestsellers after Bible, Dr. Spock's book. But Dr. Spock's child committed suicide. So whenever anyone wants to or starts to do something like, you go to India, you look at a lot of these holy people, and then every second day they are caught up in the cycle of making money more than they needed, or I'm pretty sure they started off with better thoughts and intentions, and then finally, oh, this holy man was caught with this actress and all that. It happens all the time. But just because for the 10 minutes that a person is feeling connected and channeling that doesn't mean that you are not a small person. Maybe you're small, maybe you're big, but during the time that you are sharing the knowledge, the divine knowledge, you are someone else. And people can think, oh, that's someone else, because just because he's channeling the God's energy means he's a better person. No, just like you. And if any one of you wants to channel, go ahead. You can even say, I want to be channeling meditation energy, and I want to be helping you or something. You can, no issue. But you have to take yourself out of the formula. That's the thing. You have to have the ability to take your name and face out of it, and then you become a pure conductor of the Lord's love for everything and everyone. Now, everyone nowadays, like the big religions and everything, has started off with acquiring divine knowledge. So far in humanity, everyone has been, these secrets of God had been secrets. So you had to travel a lot, you had to spend maybe sometimes even lives to get the true knowledge of the nature of soul. But now everything is on YouTube, and every second day you will find on YouTube some guy. And as long as they don't end up with, now I'm enlightened and now I'm going to be charging you $20 to $200 for sessions with me, they're okay. And even if they're charging, they still might be okay, depending upon, there are people who would accept divine knowledge only if they pay for it. There's that people, we need to pay, okay. As long as that knowledge opens your heart and you become a better person. That's the key. But we were all looking for acquiring the abundance of spiritual. Now that spiritual knowledge is everywhere on YouTube, on these Lululemon bags, on Hallmark cards, everywhere. Companies don't sell you services. Now they sell offerings as if it is to the Lord, and they just charge you something as a service fee. Same thing, different semantics, different words, but it works. So I'm going to be telling you a small horror story today. The horror story is that once there was a person, a Brahman, and Brahman means a person, a priest in India, or priest-like, or from the clan of the priest. And priests were supposed to be living very frugally. They were supposed to be poor because they were pursuing knowledge. And it so happened that in the floods came and he lost his family and he was very heartbroken. But part of his land survived, but there was a drought. And he had one cow, which he really loved, because this cow had been with his family, and now this cow was his whole family. And he loved this cow, and this cow was his support system. Now, one fine day, the cow dies. There's nothing. No one. The angels look at God, the Creator, and say, WTF? What wrong has this guy done that you have taken even the cow? And what right did you have? This cow was his last happiness on the planet. He had already ensured that he has lost everything. And now this cow, you could have left him with this freaking cow for all you care. You ensured that he would be like in a hopeless position. The Lord said, yeah, I had to do it, bro. I was standing between him and me. So you have to be ready to let go even of your body. You are a spiritual seeker and you are in it for, I will learn this technique and make $20, or someone will look at me with respect, or this or that, and I will act holy. I'll close eyes, say Om Namo Shivaya. People will say, yay, take Guru, whatever your name is, in the wrong place. No matter whether you accept these teachings or don't, there is going to be a place in time and space when whatever you have and is between you and God, including the body, you will let go, whether you want it or not. Better to let it go, being forewarned. Being forewarned is forearmed. Now you know. And people, 99.99% of the people, pray to God, and only in times of trouble, God, give me this, save me this, God me this, including myself. I also prayed for jobs when I lost, because I knew that relationships are difficult because it's the other person's choice, right? But the job is between me and service, and if I have the support in terms of money, then something else will come up. Some relationship will work out. So then you have to be ready for the other side of the coin, not the giver God, which everyone has got. Oh, please give me this, and then I will trust in you. Please God, give me this. Please God, give me better, more relationship, more respect, more money. That's what 99.9% of the people, or at least give me more, not really sex, but relationship. Okay. Okay. At one time, whether we want it or not, we will be one with the Creator. The barriers will drop down. Better be happy about it. And that's why I have Rama today. Shiva is the destroyer. And Shiva is also known as Har Har Mahadev. Har means okay. And this one is, today's mantra is going to be Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Ram Ram. Just the Ram, the vibration. Ram is the other name of Vishnu, the creator, when he was reincarnated on the planet as Avatara to kill the demon Ravana. And all these are symbolical stories. And the demon Ravana, the king of Sri Lanka, steals Sita, his wife. And then Rama, who is in reality Vishnu reborn, is heartbroken, and he is held by Hanumana, who is a form of Shiva again, who has come to the planet to play in this huge drama of Ramayana. And Rama is the king who was born a king or a prince, and he should have been the king, but his stepmother said no to the king. I wanted to remind you that I saved you on the battlefield one day. He said, yes. He said, I want the boons that you said as a king that you will give to them was saved your life on the battlefield. I was behind you and I inspired you. He said, yes, I did say that. And he says, first boon, instead of Rama, my son Bharat should be the king. Second, he's so popular that if he's in the city, people won't accept it. I want you to send him for 12 years of life in a incognito in jungle. And Sita may not have gone, but she said, no, Rama, what is the life without me? And when Rama is called by the king, he's expecting to hear, people have told you, oh, the king is calling you for coronation, so that you will be the king. He goes out there coolly. He said, no, my son, you cannot be named the king. Is that all that you were worried about? I saw the mother was very worried. Is it about this kingdom? Let it go. And even that's not it all. You have to go to the forest. Rama is equanimous. And he says, Father, if that's what you told me to, and that's what the promise was, and that's what the stepmother wants. He doesn't say stepmother is. That's what the mother wants. So as Vishnu is born on the planet Rama, his story is teaching us to be equanimous and to let everything go. Try not to lose, but if you lose it, let it go. So the mantra is Hare, which means take away, take away. Usually people interpret it as the Krishna say Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare, but they don't really get it that Hare means take away. And it can be take away of my ignorance, take away of my, but it also means take away of everything that stands between you and me. We are going to be, as we go through the Hare Rama, you will feel the blessings flowing from the heart, not even from the crown, but from the heart. And I want each one of you to feel the sweetness, the sweet energy just of Rama, just with the name of Rama. It's just like Om. It will enable you to give up everything else, because you will be connecting with every Ram. You will be connecting with the Creator directly. Just saying the name, just like in the morning, someone wakes you up and says your name, gently shaking you up. I want that effect on you. Closing eyes. Gently just feel Rama, 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 Ram, 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 Rama, 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 Ram, 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 Rama 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 Rama. Let the Rama word, let the name of Vishnu flow through you, cleaning you. And now, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Rama Rama, Krishna Krishna. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Rama Rama. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Rama Rama, Krishna Krishna. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Rama Rama. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Rama Rama. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Rama Rama. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Rama Rama, Krishna Krishna. Hare Rama, Krishna Krishna, Rama Rama, Krishna Krishna. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare. I want your heart to be dancing. Hare Rama, 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 Hare Rama. Hare Rama, 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 Rama 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 Rama, Ram Ram, 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 Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Rama Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Rama Rama, Hare Rama, Hare dancing in the heart. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Rama Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Ram Ram Ram, 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 Ram 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 Ram, 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 Ram 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 Ram. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya Marina, Om Namah Shairina, Om Namah Shajin, Om Namah Shahal, Om Namah Shaina, Om Namah Shaksana, Om Namah Shivapriti, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shachi, Om Namah Shakate, Om Namah Shagale, Om Namah Shastas, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Practice both the mantras. Om Namah Shivaya, Om, and then Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, or any version, but with Ram. And different things will open up to you. Different things will open to you, okay? And your heart will be totally be joyous. Rama in the heart will lead to a heart to be singing and dancing. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram. Till tomorrow 6 p.m.